Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I actually might need to adjust. Let's see if we can do that right now. Hold on. Alrighty, guys. Well, welcome to vlog something. Just going to get gas. Just take a little joyride. It's probably been, I think from if this vlog goes up, which I'm hoping it does, this should just be vlog 2. We're kind of just testing a lot of the audio stuff with some of these vlogs. The first one went well. It wasn't like 100% what I wanted. So it's been I don't even know how long it's been since I vlogged on this camera. I would say it's probably been like maybe 2 weeks. I think the very first vlog was maybe like 2 weeks ago. So we just got back from Cali, had a quinceañera out there. But man, if I would have taken my bike, obviously I flew there. But I think I want to eventually do like a trip where I take this bike with me, because the canyon riding out there would just be insane. Like pretty much where I stayed was up in the hills, and all the roads back there are just, I mean, they're windy, they're twisty. If that's the same thing, that might be the same thing. Windy, twisty, sort of. Quinceañera was on Saturday. It was really good. I got there pretty early, so it was a longer day. I think I got there at like 1:40-ish, and then I didn't leave until about 10:30. But by then I didn't drink that much, so I was pretty much ready to go home at that point. What's crazy is, so I flew out of Denver, flew into Burbank, which you can fly into. Oh, geez. I do not remember that. That must be new, because I do not remember that. Must just ate it. So yeah, you can fly into Burbank or LAX. Sometimes one is cheaper than the other. You would think LAX being a bigger airport, they have more flights going in. But Burbank was actually a lot cheaper. So I flew into Burbank Friday, and Burbank's airport is small. You don't have not a terminal. You don't have like the walkways or whatever. You're pretty much just on the tarmac. The pilot comes over the intercom. He's like, yeah, so this is a pretty short runway. We're going to be landing and stopping really quick. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And he wasn't joking. I mean, we were coming down, and I mean, you were right above some houses as you're landing. But as soon as we hit that runway, man, this guy, we were kind of like floating sideways a little bit. It seemed like it. But yeah, once we hit that tarmac, he reversed thrusters or whatever, hit the brakes. It was a pretty quick stop. But good pilot though. It wasn't anything it seemed like he couldn't control. I'm originally from Cali, so seeing home, going to visit, that's where I think I would like to maybe take out the bike or rent a bike out there, because driving around there would be nice, especially sightseeing and going to visit all the places as a child, where I grew up. It's on the coastal city, or it's a coastal city where I grew up in. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice to get out there and maybe catch a vlog. It probably wouldn't be anytime soon. I am going back in August though, so who knows? Maybe it's an August vlog. I think the last time when I was looking at the prices for them, you could rent some pretty good bikes for a weekend. But I think you only get a certain amount of mileage, and it's not that much either. I think when I searched flights, I think my Delta points would cover it. That'll do for now. Yeah, I definitely gotta book that flight before it gets any more expensive. Back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember Freddie W, kind of older YouTuber now. Definitely has been out of the game. I want to say he does bigger stuff now. Every time they would do a video, they would do an audio sync, and they would say fraps like FRAPS, to sync the audio, because that was actually the main audio, or not audio, that was the main recording software that they used back in the day. Man, this place is nice. This is fairly a newer area. I know a lot of this stuff just got built within the last couple years. I actually went to go have drinks in the one behind us, the one that we just passed on our left. There's a rooftop bar up there that's pretty fancy. It's actually pretty busy too, because it's part of the hotel. Took a date up there for the first time. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was definitely loud. Like, a lot of people were kind of just in close proximity. I don't talk to that girl anymore, so that's that. I actually don't even talk to anybody now. I was talking to somebody for like a couple weeks, but obviously stuff doesn't work out, so it is what it is. Relationships, I don't know, dating in 2026. That could be a topic. But yeah, dating in 2026 is just, it's so stressful, I swear. Like, I mean, you ask anybody that's kind of, or not kind of, but dating in 2026, man, I really don't know, to be honest. Like, I've talked to people that have been in, relationships for the past couple years, or that have been married for a couple years, like more than 5 years, and they're just like, I would, and these are coming from these people's mouths, like, if I were to start over and try dating again, like, it would just be impossible, because dating is just so weird. Like, I don't know if it's COVID, if it's what it is. It's just strange. Like, nobody really wants to date, and a lot of people say they want to date, but they don't want to put a label on it. And if they want to put a label on it, it's like, oh, well, there's not much of an understanding. And even if there is, it's all over the place. I don't know. It's just weird. And I don't know if it's like COVID, if it's just the way that everything is going in the earth. I truly don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I truly don't know. Like, and it sucks, because, like, there's obviously a lot of people out there that want to date, that want to have a good life, that want to have kids, but people just get tired of it. Like, back in the COVID days, things are blowing up. Tinder, Bumble, online dating was a thing. And I mean, it was even a thing before that. Like, online dating had been a thing. But COVID kind of just made it way more useful, because, like, you couldn't really interact with people because you weren't supposed to go out. But that just made a lot more people stay inside, be hermits. They don't really want to go out. They don't want to, go out and meet people. They hate meet people at the bar. They hate interacting with people. And then, you have the opposite side that, like, okay, there's people that go out. There's people that go on dates. You have people that want to go on dates, and then they go on dates, and they're like, they're 3 dates down, and it's the same thing. Oh, like, what do you do for work? What do you like to do, on your free time? In Colorado, it's like, oh, during the season, during the snowboard season, oh, I go snowboarding, I go hiking, or, I'm into, EDM music. I go to Red Rocks a lot, and it's the same thing that they're just getting. So by the 4th date, you're like, man, everybody here is the same. And I have heard and read that Denver itself, and I know Colorado, like, has more than just Denver, but Denver is, like, the main city here. So it's, it's a lot more, it's different than going up to, like, you're not going to go to Breckenridge every weekend to find your love. Like, I mean, if you do, that good luck on the gas. But Denver itself is, like, the main hub, so I think they just use Denver as, like, okay, Denver is, like, Broomfield, Urbana, Lone Tree area, all these. I have heard, though, it does suck for dating, and I have experienced it. Like, I've gone on a couple of dates. I've talked to, girls with that are from here, that are from elsewhere. The ones that you are interested in, they either have kids, so you kind of have to work around the kids, or they're kind of still in, like, their phase of life where they're not really ready to settle down and they still want to be free. Or you find the people that are like, oh, well, I'm kind of still more attracted to, like, toxic people. Like, that's a big thing, is people being toxic with each other. You're always gonna find some other person that's like, oh well, you would be the perfect person, but I still love my ex, this and that, and it's like they can't let go of it. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, that wasn't me, because I've definitely had my fair share of girls that like I know are still toxic, and I still try to talk with them, or I still am like emotionally somewhat attached to them. And it happens to the best of us. Like we're all human. Let's get back to it. Dating. Take a little pause there just to adjust the video settings. Dating 2026. Toxic people, toxic exes, toxic friendships. It's a lot. It's a lot for people, and we either all fall into traps, and even if like you don't talk to toxic people, or you don't date toxic people, like it's still hard for people to date, just in general. Sucks too, because a lot of people meet really great people, a lot of people date really great people, and sometimes it just doesn't work. And that's unfortunately that was bumpy. It's just one of the tragedies / risks you take when you're dating. Like, you have to take the risk of like, okay, well, this could not work. But unfortunately, that's just one of the risks you take when you're dating, is that like, hey, I have to put myself out there knowing that like this might not work. But if I don't, then you're never gonna find that one person. You're never gonna find that, not to sound cliche, but you're not gonna find that true love of your life.